Yes. Today's topic is renew my mind, spiritual transformation. This is not only for if you are going through deliverance, but also doing deliverance. The things that we thought we knew, you just throw all that out the window when it comes to spiritual warfare, spiritual things in this awakening, period. Period. Romans 12:1-2 says, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahuwah, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice. Shalom, beloved. Thank you for the gifts. Holy, acceptable unto Yahuwah, which is your reasonable service. And be not conformed to this world, but be you transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of Yahuwah. How do you know what his will is for your life? One of the ways we need to renew our mind is to talk to him more. Talk to Abba. Pray more. Just like when you're talking to somebody face to face, sit and talk to Abba. Father, what is your will for my life? What have you called me to do? If you cook, then that's your calling. Minister through cooking. If you play sports, minister through sports. Whatever you are good at, use that as your ministry. Okay? Shalom, beloved. Thank you for joining. Daughter of Yahuwah. Expensive. Yehuda Lioness. Shalom, beloved. Thank you for liking the live. We cannot fight the enemy if we are still caught up in the old way we are thinking. Okay? Beseech means to ask someone urgently, anxiously, or emotionally for something. It carries a strong sense of pleading or begging because you need or want help desperately. How many times have you told somebody, stop speaking curses over yourself? We have to come out of that mindset of Babylonian and need all these cuss words and curse words over ourselves and over others. Thank you for the light, beloved. I don't know about y'all, but I grew up in a time where everybody was going to hell. If they said something out the way, you going to hell. If they did something out the way, you going to hell. And we didn't know we were going to hell. Matter of fact, we was. In Christianity, believing the lies, sitting and just listening to the pastor, not reading the word for ourselves. Thank you, beloved. I appreciate the gifts. 2 Corinthians 5:17. Therefore, if any man be in Mashiach, he is a new creature. All things are passed away. Behold, all things are become new. It's like when people go to an AA. I talked to a couple of people. They going to AA. They standing up talking about, hi, my name's so-and-so, and I'm an alcoholic. I said, no, you're not. I rebuke that and break that curse in the mighty name of Yahusha. The world know what they are doing. If you are a new creature, why are you still talking about you an alcoholic? And then I met a sister that understood that. She said she would stand up and be like, I am not an alcoholic. I said, that's right. Why you in fear? I have talked to people and I'm trying to understand. I'm like, why are you fearful? Why are you speaking curses? What? Oh yeah, people told me this, and you still ain't tried to change. You still ain't asked Abba, help me. Oh, I did. I prayed about it. But what are you doing? They're like, I talked to you last year, and you're still saying the same things. I just don't think before I speak. Well, you need to think before you speak. Now, this been years, and you've been told this, and I've known you for over a year, and you're not trying, and you don't want to. We have to renew our mind. I didn't always speak like this. Boy, these are not our regular words. We don't know nothing about no renunciation, denunciation. We don't know nothing about no catch fire. I had to learn this stuff. I didn't know how to. I was like, hold up, David prayed like. You mean to tell me we can pray like this? You mean we can bind our enemies up? We can bind these spirits up? You mean to tell me I can say I bind you and send you to the pit in Yahusha's name? Because the world had us believing a lie. We didn't have no authority. The world had us believing a lie that the devil was more powerful than our Father. Because what we used to say, yeah, but I believe in the Messiah. Yeah, but I believe he can heal me. But we didn't understand how we could tear that pain to go away, catch fire. I curse this pain in my body all the way to the root, just like Yahusha cursed that fig tree, because he said, by his stripes I am healed. Go away, pain, in the mighty name of Yahusha. We have to change the way we think. Psalm 51:10. Create in me a clean heart, O Yahuwah, and renew a right ruach with me. Do you know, if you are going through deliverance, if you're asking Father to deliver you through something, he will not do it if you have doubt? That's right. Absolutely. If you have doubt, he ain't gonna do it. Even the Messiah himself said when he went home, he couldn't heal folks. Why? Because he just Yahusha. He married, son, because of the way they thought, they unbelief. How many of us is dealing with folks, including ourselves? This is why we have to self-examine. And I can honestly tell you, I'm doing that now. Yes, we overcome. That's right. We overcome the devil. I'm in self-examination right now. That is, when you hold that mirror up, man, it ain't pretty, y'all. It is not pretty to look at yourself, to look at the things you would used to say, or you did yesterday, or maybe today, to peel yourself like layers of onions before Father and say, oh, yeah, I did that. Wow, Father, I did that. How did I allow these folks to treat me like crap? Why did I do that? Why was I unwise in my decision, in my speech? Why did I speak that curse? I break that curse in the mighty name of Yahusha. I break it off of me. It does not feel good to self-examine, but some folks, they'll throw their self-examination out the window, and they sure can point at your stuff, your demons, your what you ain't, and you did. But when it comes to them, you better not even say nothing. They be ready to fight or cuss you out. Proverbs 18:21. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. This is very interesting because I wrote this backwards. Proverbs 18:20. A man's belly shall be satisfied with the fruit of his mouth, and with the increase of his lips shall be filled. Have you ever heard somebody just talking foolishness? Just foolish. And they just eating it up. Oh, it tastes so good. I have a neighbor like that. And he talked to you and stuff. He had a thing where he'd tell you a story. And when he would tell you a story about him cussing folks out, he just loved it. He get all excited and get so loud you could hear him on the next street over. I used to ask, why you hollering? Why you talking? I'm right here. Why you talking so loud? Because he loved the fruit, the wickedness of the cuss words and, they was afraid of me and all this stuff like that. And guess what? Right now, he reaping what he sowed. He was going through something, and I told him, if you want to know what's going on with you, go before Father, humble yourself, go before Father and ask him, why is this stuff going on? This man said, I'm too busy to humble myself. And I said, well, I'm going to let you go because when Abba getting popping you with the belt, he ain't going to pop me. And Abba is tearing his butt up and he don't even realize that it's Abba doing it. He is eating the fruit of his mouth. I remember one time I was over there looking at the puppies and he was like, he said, my sugar is low. And I told him, I said, you know what? I said, don't say my, because it don't belong to you. Say the glucose, right? He looked at me and said, but my sugar, this. Do you know, I just looked at him and shook my head. We will try to help people in the way that they speak, and they will show you, nah, I want to stick to this because this feel good to me. I love this. Some people love their demons. Some people love to suffer. It feels good in the moment until it's time to cry out to Abba. Ephesians 4:20 through 32. Emphasis on 21 and 23. 4:20. Okay. Is that all the way to the end? Yep. Okay. But ye have not so learned Mashiach, if so be that ye have heard him and have been taught by him, as the truth is Yahusha, that ye put off concerning the former conversation the old man, which is corrupt, according to the deceitful lusts, and be renewed in the ruach of your mind, and that ye put on the new man, which after Yahuwah is created in righteousness and true holiness. Wherefore, putting away lying, speak every man truth with his neighbor, for we are members one of another. Be ye angry and sin not. Let not the sun go down upon your wrath, neither give place to the devil. Let him that stole steal no more, but rather let him labor, working with his hands the thing which is good, that he may have to give to him that has need. Let no, I know this one's hard, so I'm going to read this one twice. 29. Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, but that which is good to the use of edifying, that it may minister grace unto the hearers. Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, but that which is good to the use of edifying, that it may minister grace unto the hearers. And grieve not the Ruach HaKodesh of Yahuwah, whereby ye are sealed unto the day of redemption. Let all bitterness and wrath and anger and clamor and evil speaking be put away from you with all malice. and be ye kind one to another, tenderhearted, forgiving one another, even as Yahuwah for Mashiach's sake has forgiven you. All y'all on here teaching and preaching and doing all that cussing. There's a difference. Doing all that cussing. It say, let no corrupt communication. It's more than just cussing, but that is one of. And y'all have no problem just, y'all, some of y'all cuss like a sailor. I used to cuss, but Abba renewed my mind. Now I know a person may cuss, it might come out, might slip. Okay, I ain't gonna beat up nobody for that. So I ain't gonna beat up nobody for that. So, hold on, y'all. Because the devil is busy and we rebuke and break any curses and return it back to the sender and we're going to keep it moving. So that is part of corrupt communication. You got to change your mindset. How are you set apart if you still doing the same thing that you was doing before you came into the faith? Where is the renewing of your mind? Dress differently. It don't always happen overnight. I'm not trying to fight nobody and, bring nobody down. I know Abba is moving and he is working with us. He's doing amazing things with us. And it's in his time. And I know we'll look over our life and be like, oh man, I should have, could have, I wish I would have known this back then. But he was revealing stuff to us. We were not ready at that time. But we're ready now. We're ready now. Colossians 3:10, and have put on the new man, which is renewed in knowledge after the image of him that created him. That's right. And it says that he is faithful and just to forgive. We serve a wonderful Yahuwah. He loves us. He loves us. And guess what? For y'all that think you can manipulate the Father, how you gonna manipulate somebody that created you, that know you from the inside out? That has a heaven and hell to put you in. That can destroy you and put sickness on you. He knows if you are sincere when you come to him. He knows the secrets that you hide. And he will expose. He said what's done in the dark comes to the light, no matter what it is. So yeah. Philippians 4:8. Finally, brethren, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things that are a good report, if there be any virtue, if there be any praise, think on these things. Yes, forgive us, Abba, and cleanse us. Cleanse your people. Renew our mind. Help us to speak life. Remove fear from your people. Because you did not give us the spirit of fear, but power, love, and of a sound mind. We can't be a soldier in a war and be afraid of the enemy. Because that's what the enemy wants, us to be afraid. Zephaniah 3:17. Yahuwah Sabaoth in the midst of you is mighty. He will save. He will rejoice over you with joy. He will rest in his love. He will joy over you with singing. Do you know our Father sings over us? Our Father sings over us. Isn't that beautiful that he sings over us? Oh, beloved, I didn't mean to do that. Hold up. Unblock. I apologize, Sister Denisha. I was not trying to get you. Hold up. Because every demon catch fire in the mighty name of Yahusha. Yeah, got him. I apologize, Sister Denisha. There's always one. I don't think I said nothing about no Jesus or nothing else. There's always one want to come in with some mess. But our Father rejoices over us. He sings over us. So we can go to him. He said, "Ask and ye shall receive." Father, this is what I'm seeking you for. Renew my mind and put a right spirit in me. Help me to be who you call me to be. Move me according to your will in the mighty name of Yahusha. Just out to him. 2 Corinthians 10:5. Casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of Yahuwah, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Mashiach. I'll make sure I unblock you, sis. Let me make sure. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, that was by mistake. I'm trying to get that other one. 1 Corinthians, yes. We have to cast down imaginations. I I I have a family member, you know, it's a brother in the faith. And I've been, like I said, I've been talking to him since last year. He be worried about the wrong stuff. Oh yeah, yeah, I didn't think about it. I was like, can you stop speaking like that over yourself? You the only one that think like that. Oh, if I don't know, and Abba hates a two-minded person, a double-minded person. Excuse me. Abba hates a double-minded person. He says a double-minded person is unstable in all his ways. So people, we have to change the way we think. I know the world has glorified being depressed and looking down on yourself. Why? So they can get some money out of you. There's nothing wrong with going to see a counselor. Then you go to the doctor. Shalom, beloved. Thank you for joining. Go see the counselor. You go see the doctor. They want to throw some drugs at you. It's a whole cycle. Shalom, beloved. Thank you for joining. Yeah, they always want to put medication, throw it your way. Psalm 139:13. For you have possessed my mind. You have covered me in my mother's womb. Father, possess my mind. Give me the mind of Yahusha. Open my spiritual eyes and my spiritual ears. Help me to hear you. Help me to move according to your will, Father. Help me to love your people. Help me to see them like you see them. Because, Father, they doing too much. It's hard to find love up in Israel. Father, keep my heart. Because I love Yisrael. I love people. But they hurt, they use and abuse it, taking advantage. It make me not want to deal with nobody. Help me, Father. And he will help. Shalom, beloved. Thank you for joining. Renew my mind. Change the way I pray, Father. These words, I ain't never heard these words before. Help me to remember these words. I want to pray like this. I am a warrior. You say I'm more than a conqueror. I am your battle axe. Father, help me to pray that when I'm on my knees and I breathe, the enemy will be defeated by the very breath that says Yahuwah. We don't be paranoid, but if something happens, that's a threat. I treat it as a threat. Because Abba, you told me don't be ignorant to Satan's devices. Wait a minute. I see a cockroach in the house. That's one. I done killed it. That's Monday. Wait a minute. Thursday, it's another one. I don't have roaches. I break the spirit of infestation. I break the spirit of witchcraft and return it back to the sender. For Father, you said if they curse me, they will be cursed. And if they bless me, they will be blessed. In the mighty name of Yahusha, help me to think differently when I'm out and about. I'm fine when I go in the store, but then my back start hurting. Uh-oh, catch fire all the way to the root cause. I rebuke you in the mighty name of Yahusha, wherever you come from. Renew my mind, Father. If I'm a soldier, I need to pay attention to my surrounding, the things that are going on. Psalm 31:3. For you are my rock and my fortress. Therefore, for your name's sake, lead me and guide me. Father, when I go places, Father, protect me. Be a fortress around me. Place a fiery hedge of protection around me, Father. Place your angels around me. Make me a consuming fire that whatever I touch and whatever touches me will burn up in the mighty name of Yahusha. And if anybody touches me and they not of you, may they catch fire in the mighty name of Yahusha. Thank you for sharing the live, beloved. Okay, Acts 17, 28 through 31. 17, 28. For in him we live and move and have our being, as certain also of your own poets have said, for we are also his offspring. For as much then as we are the offspring of Yahuwah, we ought not to think that the allure is like unto gold or silver or stone graven by art and man's device. In the times of this ignorance, Yahuwah winked at, but now commands all men everywhere to repent, because he has an appointed a day in the which he will judge the world in righteousness by that man whom he has ordained, whereof he has given assurance unto all men, and that he has raised him from the dead. That is Yahusha. We can talk to Yahusha. He's our king. Big brother, help me. Lead me, God. I'm following you. I'm following you, Yahusha. Show me the way. Show me what I need to do. Help me renew my mind. Talk to me. Come check on us. Come check on me. I'm going through something. Yahusha, intercede for me. That's what he does. He intercedes for us. Intercede for me. Intercede for me. Come and check on me. And that is one of my prayers. Father, come check on us. You see all this wickedness they doing? Come check on your people. Isaiah 64, verse 8. But now, O Yahuwah, you are our Father. We are the clay, and you are potter, and we all are the work of your hand. Father, mold me into the person you will have me to be. Give me eyes like an eagle. Give me supernatural hearing. Father, when we walk, let it destroy the very foundations of our enemies that they think is sturdy. In the mighty name of Yahusha. Psalm 32:8. I will instruct you and teach you in the way which you shall go. I will guide you with my eye. Father, lead me and guide me. Your word, Father, says you will instruct me and teach me. You said to remind you of your word. You said this, Abba. Now I'm expecting you to do so. Because you're not man that you should lie. And your word leave your mouth and it don't come back void. I'm expecting you to do mighty things in my life with me. You have given me promises. And I'm waiting. I'm waiting on you, Abba. Show me what I need to do. And I'll do it. That's how we should be with Abba. A lot of times we don't really talk to him. There was an incident with one of my friends. He was having issue with his vehicle. And I said, did you pray? He said, I prayed before I got here. I said, that was before you got here. Right now, you're having an issue. So right now, you should be talking to Abba. Right now. Yeah, I will. Okay. It's I try to put this on repeat because we learning. I'm still learning. I don't know everything. I ain't finna tell that lie. Like I know everything. Baby, please. I ain't finna get me for lying. I don't know everything because I'm still learning. I am still learning in this walk. And what I know, I tell others. Yes, I'm teaching. I don't really think of it like that because I just like to talk and tell people things. I always been like that. If they had a coupon somewhere, hey, you know, so had a coupon, that was me. I just like what I learned, I tell people. Just like when I learned the truth about who we were. Before my mother passed away, I told her. I used to read the word to her as just the way I am. Okay. Now we have war scriptures. War scriptures. Psalm 18. And these are good scriptures to read for prayer. 30 through 50. 18, Psalm 18, 30 through 50. Okay. It says, as for Yahuwah, his way is perfect. The word of Yahuwah is tried. He is a buckler to all those that trust in him. For who is Alua, save Yahuwah? Or who is a rock, save our Alua? It is Yahuwah that girds me with strength and makes my way perfect. He makes my feet like hinds' feet and sets me upon my high places. He teaches my hands to war so that a bow of steel is broken by my arms. You have also given me the shield of your salvation, and your right hand has held me up, and your gentleness has made me great. You have enlarged my steps under me, that my feet did not slip. I have pursued my enemies and overtaken them. Neither did I turn again till they were consumed. I have wounded them, that they are not able to rise. They are fallen under my feet. For you have girded me with strength unto the battle. You have subdued under me those that rose up against me. You have also given me the necks of my enemies, that I might destroy them that hate me. They cried, but there was none to save them, even unto Yahuwah, but he answered them not. Then did I beat them small as the dust before the wind. I did cast them out as the dirt in the streets. You have delivered me from the strivings of the people, and you have made me the head of the heathen. A people whom I have not known shall serve me. As soon as they hear of me, they shall obey me. The strangers shall submit themselves unto me. The strangers shall fade away and be afraid out of their close places. Yahuwah lives, and blessed be my rock, and let the allure of my Yeshua salvation be exalted. It is Yahuwah that avenges me and subdues the people under me. He delivers me from my enemies. Yea, you lift me up above those that rise up against me. You have delivered me from the violent men. Therefore will I give thanks unto you, O Yahuwah, among the heathen, and sing praises unto your name. Great deliverance gives he to his king, and shows mercy to his anointed, to David and to his seed forevermore. Torah. Torah. Father, in the mighty name of Yahusha, gird me with strength and make my way perfect. Make my feet like hinds' feet, and set me upon high places. Father, teach my hands to war, so that a bow of steel is broken by my arms. See how to do that? How to pray? When it says, I have pursued my enemies and overtaken them. Father, when my enemies come against me, have me to pursue them and overtake them in the mighty name of Yahusha. Make me to move in a manner where they can't even see me coming in the mighty name of Yahusha. Destroy them by your might and your power. Even when I look up at you, Father, let your holy wrath fall upon my enemies and those that hate my soul. See how to do that? So this is good. Ask Father to help you. Renew my mind, Father. Give me a warrior mind. Help me to pray effectively. Even when I just breathe, that it'll be fire upon my enemies. Okay. Psalm 144. And again, that one that I just read was Psalm 18, verse 30 through 50. Psalm 144. Blessed be Yahuwah, my strength, who teaches my hands to war. Uh-oh. There you go again. Who teaches my hands to war and my fingers to fight. My goodness and my fortress, my high tower and my deliverer, my shield, and he in whom I trust, who subdues my people under me. Yahuwah, what is man that you take knowledge of him, or the son of man that you make account of him? Man is like to vanity, his days are as a shadow that passes away. Bow your heavens, O Yahuwah, and come down. Touch the mountains, and they shall smoke. Cast forth lightning, and scatter them. Shoot out your arrows, and destroy them. Send your hand from above. Rid me, and deliver me out of the great waters, from the hand of strange children, whose mouth speaks vanity, and their right hand is a right hand of falsehood. I will sing a new song unto you, O Yahuwah. Upon a psaltery and an instrument of 10 strings will I sing praises unto you. It is he that gives salvation unto kings, who delivers David his servants from the hurtful sword. Rid me and deliver me from the hand of strange children, whose mouth speak vanity, and their right hand is a right hand of falsehood, that our sons may be as plants grown up in their youth, that our daughters may be as cornerstones polished after the similitude of a palace, that our garners may be full, affording all manner of store, that our sheep may bring forth thousands and 10,000s in our streets, that our oxen may be strong to labor, that there be no breaking in nor going out, that there be no complaining in our streets. Happy is that people that is in such a case. Yea, happy is that people whose Alua is Yahuwah. Did y'all catch that? All the blessings. How many of y'all are speaking blessings over your family members and your children? How many of y'all will tell your daughter or your son, may Abba face shine upon you. May you be a light to the world when you go to school. May Abba angels surround you and destroy anything that come against you that is not of him. May you be a mighty warrior for the kingdom of Yahuwah. May you be a mighty prophet for the kingdom of Yahuwah in the mighty name of Yahusha. Because when you look through scripture, that's good, beloved. When you look through scripture, that's how they spoke to each other. That is how they spoke to each other. It's good to speak like that over our children. I don't have no children, but I say our children, because if anything pop off while I'm not there today, your child is my child. That's good. That is good. Even when we speak to each other. And me and Isabel, we on the phone, and she be like, my sister, may Abba bless you. May he shine his light upon you, his face upon you. May we are blessing each other. Barak each other. Barakat. I know Baraka is like multiple. But we are blessing each other. And I'll be like, my sister, may you have a peaceful rest. May Abba continue to use you mightily for the kingdom. We can only do that if our mind is renewed to do that. Because we programmed to do the total opposite. Babylon programmed us to be doing the most. But we don't normally speak blessings over each other. We don't normally uplift each other. This is why Shalom, beloved. For the most part, a majority of y'all is Abba's beloved. There are some y'all are not Abba's beloved at all. You are not his children. He said, who is my mother and my brother? Those that do the will of the Father. And y'all know I'm talking about them wicked ones. But the ones we trying, I say shalom, beloved. People are not used to being spoken to like that. People are not used to somebody saying, well, I pray that you get it. Be strong. You can do it and actually mean it. Not wanting nothing from, because growing up, when somebody compliment you, they want something. All I want is to see you succeed, just like I want to succeed. I want to make it to the kingdom. I want to see my people in the kingdom. We going through it. But Torah Yah, he strengthens us. And I know y'all tired. He see us. Excuse me, we're crying out, praying. Father, give us strength. Forgive us for complaining. Father, help me. Renew my mind. Help me to speak blessings. Speak with authority. Speak with power. No matter who it is. These folks on here, they watching us and monitoring spirits, Father. Make them blind, deaf, and dumb in the mighty name of Yahusha. Because they don't want you to know your authority. But they send, they little old curses and stuff that they be doing. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. None, absolutely no weapon formed against us shall prosper. Every tongue that rises against us in judgment, we shall condemn. Greater is he that is in us than he that is in the world. If he is for us, who can be against us? And I got this from Sister Deborah. And if he is against you, who can be for you? Because when they come against us, they coming against Abba. And I tell folks, that's dangerous. You, the created thing, think you can do something to the creator. Just saying. So ask him to help you renew your mind. Change the way you think. He said we are his battle axe. It's a battle. Everybody going through something. Everyone is going through something. And we are interceding. We are praying for Yezreel. We are praying for those that will cleave to us. We are giving warning. We crying aloud and sparing not. Oh, hold on, y'all. I gotta do the puzzle. Hold up. Oh, come on. It's hard when I'm done the can I do it like this? Oh, okay, I can't do it like this. Hold up. Okay. All right. I'm on the laptop, so it's different. I'm like, can I touch the screen? And I had to do the puzzle. But ask him to help you. Talk to him. And keep it real. Be truth. We can't hide stuff from him. I mean, he literally I like to act out stuff. He be looking at us like, oh, Father, forgive me. I lied. Forgive me for, my wicked heart and stuff. And he'd be like, and what else did you do? What else did you do? And that's it. Doing stuff in the dark, and he's sitting there in the dark looking at you. Like, no, I can see you. No, I'm just watching. Shalom, beloved. Thank you for joining. Thank you for liking the live and following. I like to act out conversations that I be thinking Abba and Yahusha should be having. Because if we think we are ridiculous, just imagine what Abba think, what he be thinking about us. Look, just Yahusha, come look at her. She really think I can't see her. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait and see if she gonna repent. I don't know about y'all. This is how my conversations be with Abba. We be talking, and we talk about everything. We talk about everything. Why? He is the creator. We should be able to talk to him about everything. I talked to a young man. He said he wanted to get married. And I was like, okay, his reasons for getting married. I felt like, me personally, I felt like it was ridiculous. But even Paul said, if you can't hold it, get married. If you can't hold it, get married. And that's what he wanted to get married because he couldn't hold it. He wanted to get married so he can enjoy the bedroom. And I said, buddy, I am not the one. You get married. Marriage is more than that. Because once you do it, y'all looking at each other like, okay, what's next? I said, you need to talk to Abba. He said, I'm afraid. I'm afraid to talk to him. I said, but you talking to me. You do realize the words that you were saying to me, he he getting the information. They said what you say and do to each other, you saying and doing it to him. So you might want to go talk to him. No, I'm afraid. I'm afraid. They're like, okay, who? I don't know about y'all. I don't want no man that's afraid. I want my husband to be bold as a lion. Father said we can come before him boldly. And you talking about you afraid? I don't want a weak man. I don't know a sister that would check that on her little list. You bold here, oh, you get crump this man at what? But you can't even go before Abba and talk to him, pray to him. And I can honestly tell you, I'm not bashing any men. My brothers in the faith, I have spoken to guys. I don't know what the percentage is, and this is how I talk to Abba. I don't know what the percentage is, but it is quite a few men that are afraid. They dealing with the spirit of fear. They are dealing with a lot of things in their lives. And I do pray for them. I be like, Father, bring our men back to us and bring our sisters to the men. We need our men. We need our men to stick up for us. We need to come out that mindset, fellas. When stuff happening to the sisters, you grabbing your cell phone and recording and laughing and giggling. But if it was your mama, your sister, your aunt, you wouldn't do that. Sisters, we need to do better on our behavior and our mouth. It's a time and a place for everything. There was a situation with a female at one of these hair places, and one of the brothers stood up for her. And she then turned around and cussed him out. How dare you stand up for me? Y'all the ones making it bad for us. That we need our men. We're not gonna tell that lie. Shalom, beloved. Thank you for joining. We need our men. I need our men. Where the men at? We need them. We love you. We love you, brothers. We're not gonna tell that lie. We don't need you. That is a lie from the pit of hell. So we need to renew our mind, the way we think. I know sometimes, these females be cutting up and stuff, and you can't say nothing to them because they be on full 100% demon mode, want to cuss everybody out, even though they be in the wrong. And some of the men do too. But it just really saddens me when it's injustice being done by our enemies, because they'll see a female by herself and they will get in their face. Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm talking about. The women need to be there for the men. But the men, it be men everywhere, but they don't stand up for her. They do not stand up for her. And it goes the same for the females. They would just stand by, giggling, recording, twerking. I mean, really? You mean to tell me that an injustice been done to your brother, and the thing you could think about is twerking, sticking out your tongue, dancing? Baby, it's spiritual warfare time. Yes, we do need to pray for each other. That is one of my prayers. Father, bring our men to us. Father, bring the women to the men. Even in this awakening, I have heard stories of females doing some wicked stuff to the brothers. And I have heard men doing wicked stuff to the sisters. We have to renew our minds. We have to change the way we think. This topic is hilarity. Why is it hilarious? Are you talking about the females twerking and stuff? You see them, you know how some of the females act, and you see how the men act. We're talking about renewing our mind. This is a battlefield. It's a time and a place for everything. But when it's time to battle, the devil ain't playing with us. Right. It's confirmation, beloved. Mm-hmm. Shalom, beloved. Thank you for joining. Yeah, battle every day. I don't know about y'all. I'll be like, Father, ooh, I need a break. Because the wicked can't even sleep. They can't rest without doing something wicked against us. Say the wicked gets no rest. I want to get some rest. You know, when I go to sleep, oh, Father, bless me have peaceful rest. We need to change the way we think. Oh yeah. Yep. Monitoring spirits and provoking spirits. So my cousin was staying with her great aunt, right? She had a baby. And I was teaching her same thing I'm teaching y'all about spiritual warfare. Um, so her aunt um walks back and forth, hollering and yelling and stuff, talking loud. I mean, she real loud and ridiculous. And so I told her, I said, she's used to manifesting by herself. She's used to being there by herself, manifesting and stuff. And so she had a baby. She said when she put her baby down to sleep, she just busting the door, talking loud and stuff, and provoking, right? That provoking spirit. And I'm on the phone with her, and I'm just listening. So I told her baby, I was like, I think her baby might have been like 1 going on 2. I said, baby, may Abba use you mightily for the kingdom. May you be a fierce warrior. The spirit in the aunt. That was a mocking spirit. And she started laughing. See, we deal with spirits all the time. We just have to recognize it. Because normally she'd be like, my aunt, she just, no, that is a demon you dealing with. That's a spirit. Father, help me to see. Give me discernment. Give me discerning of spirits. The other time they just crazy. No, they not. They manifesting. Only thing not going on is them spitting up stuff like on the Exorcist movie, and they head spinning around and all that stuff like that. Manifestation don't always happen like that, but I guess apparently it do. So, but yes, those are the scriptures. And let me see. Um, Abba changed me. I used to cuss like a sailor. Y'all wouldn't believe it by the way I talk. I was horrible. I had a horrible mouth. I had a horrible way of thinking. I've been through some things. Do that excuse my behavior and the way that I talk? No. No. I remember, this was when I was not in the truth. I didn't ask Abba to change the way I talk. I remember I was thinking, I really don't want to talk like this no more. And he removed it. It was a desire that I had. He removed it. Abba removed it from me. And then I remember having a conversation with an ex-friend at the time. I was like, girl, I said, it'd be funny if I end up being a pastor or somebody. This was like way over 20 years ago. I ain't get my age out, but yeah, it was back then. And she said, yeah, good. Okay, fast forward to earlier this year. I seen her at the grocery store. Now, she was supposed to be in a deaconess or something. I don't know what's going on with them. You know, Abba told me leave that alone. So I did. Moved on. And she was like, oh, well, how you doing? I was like, I'm fine. I'm great. I said, you know, I do ministry work now. And if I could have took a picture of her face, I recorded it. She was not even happy about it. Oh, and she made a face. And I just looked at her and I said, mm-hmm. See, as long as there's other people doing big things in their lives or whatever, they want you to be happy for them. But when Abba does something in your life, them very people that hurt you, lied on you, did all this stuff to you, they can't even be happy for you. But oh, if you tell me, I'm a rejoice with you, because I love it. I love to see Abba doing wonderful things in people's lives. It's beautiful to me. It fills my heart with joy that he even allowed me to see the blessings that he bestowed on y'all. So yes, he changed me. He changed y'all. And some of y'all are still going through the process. And I'm still going, he refining me. I'm still going through the process. But a lot of stuff I don't do anymore. And he's still working with me. He's still molding me. Hallelujah. He molding us, making us to shine brightly. Okay? He changed the way I pray. He allowed me to see through someone else. When they prayed, he moved. It took a blind woman to open my eyes. Ain't that something? I'm going to say that again. It took a blind woman to open my eyes. This woman is highly favored by the Most High. She is anointed. And he allowed me to see him move. And I was in awe, because I was like, hold up, we ain't supposed to pray like. They told me not to. Wait a minute, that sounds like a curse. But I was like, okay, I was over it. He the one that's moving. So it's beautiful. And I went to Abba. I did exactly what he said. Ask and ye shall receive. Seek and ye shall find. I was seeking truth. I heard this. Is this true? Well, we yours, Abba? I said, Father, I want to pray like that. I don't want to pray just like her. I want to pray like that with authority. When I pray, I want you to move. That was my conversation with him. Yeah. And even now, if y'all look over your life and stuff, the things that you have prayed for, he allowed you to see him move. It went through. And if it didn't go through, it wasn't meant for it to go through at that time. Sometimes it's no, or sometimes it's not at that time. But he allowed you to see it. He allowed you to see it go through, and you just sit back and be like, wow, Abba, thank you. Thank you, beloved. I appreciate it. He wants us to renew our mind because of what's going on now and what is coming. Thank you for the gifts, beloved. Thank you for joining. This is a spiritual battle. I have a sister down the street, she said, I don't know how to pray. I pray that Father will give her the words to say. She said, I go to Psalms and I read. I said, okay. No, Psalms is some get them Abba song. Psalm 109. Father, get them. Shalom, beloved. And I can honestly tell you, there was a woman that lied on her and ended up losing her life. It was a woman that she helped, and Abba removed this lady from off the earth. Yep. When he say, if you give evil for good, evil will not leave your home, he is not playing. This lady fell out of her wheelchair. Now, she was already in a wheelchair, fell out of her wheelchair, got put in the hospital, went to rehab, and ended up passing away. She used to help this woman. So I don't know. That's right, gotta stay right, right. We gotta be careful who we putting our mouth on and talking about and doing wrong. Like I say, some of these people out here, if you get the wrong thought, Abba is on you. And I can honestly say she is one. But I seen with my own eyes. I was like, what? And she's a very sweet, and she's hilarious. She's so funny. And she's a sweet woman. She do for people. But just like us, we do for people and they treat us wrong. They take advantage of us. They lie on us. I had an experience, well, I had a couple of experiences I wrote down how Yahusha showed me he was listening to me. Back then when I didn't know his real name, I was going through something. I don't know what it was, but I was just like, help me, Yahusha, protect me, Yahusha, protect me, protect me. And he appeared to me in a dream. And I remember I walked out of a door and he was standing there. And he looked at me and he said, what make you think I wouldn't protect you? He said with a stern face and a stern voice. And then I woke up. And then whatever was going on, it went away. Yep. He removes people. So Abba hears us when we pray. Yahusha hears us when we pray. He is refining me. He is still renewing my mind and he's revealing himself in his word to me. I am grateful and thankful that he allows me to be here, that he allows me to pray for y'all. And I tell people at the same time, we also need prayer. Yes, everybody is going through something. Everybody's going through something. And you can't, the words say, tell each other your sin. You got to be careful who you telling folks your stuff to. You have to be careful with that. Because they'll be going around calling folks, lying on you, and telling people your business. Ask me how I know. And then that's when you say, I will judge between me and this person. In the mighty name of Yahushua, move swiftly on them. because then they don't understand why they've been going through what they're going through and why they're going through what they're going through. Yeah. Yes, all praises to the Most High. Shalom, shalom. Hallelujah. Matthew 7:7-8. Ask and it shall be given you. Seek and ye shall find. Knock and it shall be open unto you. I know I told this story before, but I'm going to tell it again. So, I like to watch the I died and went to heaven and hell, those stories. I like to see those. And so the current thing was like, oh, I died and went to heaven and I didn't want to come back. I cried. And Yahusha told me, it's not my time. And, all that stuff like that. And now, they talk about how beautiful it was. And I was like, Abba, I would like to see, I would really like to see that. I would really like to see heaven. It's amazing how they see it and stuff. I know you gave me dreams where I seen like gold and everything and stuff, but I would love to see it. Shalom, shalom, beloved. I said I would love to see how heaven looked like. So I don't know how many days after I had said that to him, I'm laying in bed. As soon as I closed my eyes like this, he took me into the kingdom. And when I tell y'all, it is so beautiful. It was so bright. And it was like this. I was standing just like I am in the middle. This side was full of people. This side was full of people. And it was a lane right here. And it was all bright, 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 bright in the front. I could see the people from the back. What I seen was a whole bunch of people in white robes, and every last one of them had gold crowns on their head. And then I opened my eyes and I was back in my bed. Do you know I cried? That feeling that the people say when they came back, they get depressed or they cry because they don't want to come back. I did not want to come back. I said, Father, I want to go back. It was so peaceful and it was beautiful, y'all. It was beautiful. I ain't never seen nothing like that before. And I had AI do a picture and everything was correct except it had blue and it didn't have the bright light and stuff. But everything was correct on the AI image other than that. It was so beautiful. So talk to Abba. I asked him, oh, yeah. And he was like, yeah. It was like that. I was like, go back. I mean, I cried like a baby. I wanted to go back, y'all. I want to go home. I know y'all want to go home. I want to go home. It was peaceful. It was quiet. I think about it was so quiet there, and it was beautiful, and it was peaceful. And guess what? I didn't have to sow no seed. I didn't have to pay nobody. I just asked. All them time I sow a seed for a husband, sow a seed for a wife, sow a seed for a house, sow a seed for your blessing. They're gonna be held accountable for that. And do you know there's people selling heaven? How you gonna sell something in yours? How you gonna sell something you don't even know you gonna make it there? Renting out places in heaven. And people foolish enough to give them money for a spot in heaven. I just asked. So beloveds, that is it. that is it. I thank you. Y'all willing, we will be back. I say we, because you are my Miss Paka. And I love y'all very, 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 very much. I really do. Um, but we will be back, y'all willing, next Tuesday. You know, Abba is leading me. He's over this. If you have any questions, feel free to send me, you can send me a DM. If I don't know the question, and if it's foolishness, you already know I'm not finna answer nothing foolish, okay? But if it's something legit, and if I don't know, I tell you I don't know, and I'll find out. I get with some folks, some of the brothers, depending on what the question is, and find out exactly what it is that you are wanting to know. Okay. So if it's in the word, I seek it out. If it's not, then I won't. Do y'all have any questions for me? Shalom, shalom, shalom. Thank y'all for joining. Thank you for liking the live. Thank you for the gifts. Do y'all have any questions before I get off? No? Okay then. Well, y'all have a Barak Yam. And for some of y'all, I know it's probably dark. So Lala Tov, everyone. And Ani Ohevet Ota, Ani Ohevet Otak Mishpaka.